You from this area?
No, I'm from, well, I've been in Chicago 80 years, so
80 years.
I'm 82
Oh, okay. From where?
from Mexico.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I
Well,
came in at 4 and I just stayed here all my life.
you've been here 80 years.
Well, last 4 years, because I was 4 when I came to the United
Oh,
States.
I see.
And so I started on Western and Congress, Western and Taylor, Holcomb Bell, and then Lawrence and Kimball,
All north
and
side, huh?
then Addison and Harlem, and then on Foster and Milwaukee and Northwest Highway, and then here. So I've been all over.
How do you like Chicago now compared to,
What it was?
say, 40 years ago, 50 years ago?
Um, it's getting more rough. I had more black friends that I could play in the street and nobody bothered us.
Yeah,
I didn't feel discriminated.
yeah, right.
But the only time I came to become a citizen is because I couldn't have children and I had to adopt. And then the social worker came and said, "Oh, I see you're not a citizen." I said, "Is there a problem?" It said, "Well, we want to make sure that the child was going to stay in the United States." I
Oh,
said,
I
"Ma'am,
see.
I've been here 36 years already. I'm not going anyplace." I said, "But if
Yeah,
you think that would be more helpful, I'll be glad to be a citizen." I said, "I don't mind. I've
right.
been here all these years."
So you had more black friends
Yeah,
in the
that's,
in the old days,
yeah.
and now you don't
No, I said it's more dangerous now to have black friends or walking around neighborhoods.
walk
I
around
mean,
black neighborhoods. Yeah.
I lived on Taylor Street. I lived on Madison. I lived on Western and Madison over there. I never had problems.
What part of Madison Street did you live?
Real close by Western. 337 West Campbell I lived in. I was there with my aunt, and then we got a little place on Taylor Street. But didn't have any. I went to school over there, all Catholic school,
Yeah.
and then an all girls high school there. Same.
So that's interesting. The that you lived on Madison Street,
Yeah,
Madison and what did you say?
Congress,
Huh?
Congress,
Madison.
Western.
Wow.
Yeah,
Madison and Western.
yeah, no problems. We went shopping. They used to say, "I want that chicken," and they used to kill it. Yeah, they used to kill it in front of you. And then we were so poor, we would say, "Can we have the chicken legs?" And they would give it to us for free so we can make soup.
So wow. So that was Garfield Park, right?
Oh, I don't know what it is, what it was.
Yeah, that's called Garfield Park, Madison and Western.
Yeah,
So you used to live there.
yeah.
How many years?
Well, when I was 4, I'm 82 now.
Yeah. Oh, that was the first place you lived
Yeah.
in.
And then we went to Western and Taylor, about a year or two there. And then I went to live on Hermitage and Taylor, I think it was. And then I lived on Roosevelt and Ashland when I was in high school because it was St. Mary's was still there around the neighborhood on Damon.
That was Lawndale.
Uh,
And you had a
yeah,
lot of black friends there.
yeah, so no problem.
And then
I didn't hang around with them because my mother didn't let me hang around. No parties though. But when I went to school or went outside to play, we played together.
really?
Yeah. My uncle used to touch my hair all the time, and he wanted to see if my hair was turning like the black people because I was hanging around with them so much.
Yeah. But it was pretty safe back then, huh?
Yes, we felt safe. But now, my God, they go and shoot you through your house, through the bullets go through the door.
Right,
They shoot you when you go to the church. They shoot you when you go to the movies. Any place we go.
right,
But what I heard is Chicago doesn't sell guns. They bring them from the suburbs.
right. No, they go to other states, I believe.
Yeah, they bring them from the other states.
Oh yeah, maybe the suburbs as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard that much. My friend, he moved to Missouri and he invited my husband and I to go.
Yeah.
And why should we go? They carry guns when they go into the restaurants. What? I guess they want to show off for safety reasons. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, when you have a gun, you're only going to use it for one thing.
Right. So you're talking 1950s when you moved here, right?
Right. 48. Came in 1948.
There was a lot of talk of people not having air conditioners and sleeping in the
We
park.
right. Yeah. But I didn't sleep in the park. But yeah, we didn't have air conditioners. That's why I keep hearing all this stuff. And I said, you know what? We didn't have air conditioners. We just had the window open.
People used to sleep in Garfield Park and Lawndale.
Yeah. And they felt safe there.
Do you remember them sleeping there?
I heard about it, but we never did. We
No.
never did. No. And then I had to push it.
So what do you miss most about that neighborhood?
I don't miss the neighborhood because then I went to work on the banks for 37 years. That's how I met my husband.
Yeah.
Because my mother never let me go out to parties and dates and stuff. So I found my husband at work.
Oh, your parents were really strict, huh?
Oh, they had 3 other daughters and they all died at infancy. I was the only survivor, so they were overly protective.
Yeah.
Extremely. But I understood their pain and the reason why they did it. So I was always a good girl. My mother used to cry when she would think about her other 3 girls. And I would say, well, look, Mom, one of them would have been better than me, but one of them would have really had given you a hard time. I said, so you got me instead. I said, I
Yeah.
promise to be good and don't give you problems. And I did that all my life. I always tried to have good grades. I didn't get into fights. I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, so when my mother had a stroke and my husband asked me to marry him, I said, well, want to stay with my parents? And he said, okay. So they lived all their lives with us. My mom died at 82. My dad died at 79. So for my husband to do that, I think he really loved me, to
Yeah.
put up, because that's giving up a lot of your privacy.
Right. Yeah, so your parents were pretty strict back then, huh?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, parents back then were a lot different in Chicago.
My mom never hit me or stuff. She just looked at me.
Yeah.
That's all. Or she didn't even have to say anything. I just knew it was wrong and she wouldn't wanted me to do it and I just didn't do it.
Do you think Chicago was safer back then because parents were more strict?
Yes. Now they got too much freedom and not enough supervision.
So now kids just can do whatever they want
Yeah, mostly.
and become very disrespectful, right?
Yes, big time. Big time, big time.
What are some other memories of that neighborhood? I know you said about the chickens. They used to
Yeah, we used to go buy chickens in the store.
on Madison Street,
In Madison and Western.
Madison and Western.
Yeah. We had fresh eggs and everything.
Fresh eggs, and
Yeah.
so they would have chickens there on Madison
Yeah.
Street.
You'd go and say, I want that one or I want this one.
Yeah. What else they have on Madison Street?
Oh, That's all I remember was the chickens. I remember when in my church on Congress and Western, they were building the expressway. So at that time, everything was like knocked down and stuff.
Yeah.
And our church made a carnival there. So we had a carnival from school and church there.
Yeah.
The public schools, they would let us go under the fence and go into their school at lunchtime so we could eat our lunch with them. I
I
don't remember if they fed us or they just let us bring our lunch so we could eat there. I don't remember that. My mother wanted me to eat warm stuff, so she would walk from Madison and Western, and she would walk up to Congress and bring me hot food to eat. And we used to eat on the steps in the Catholic Church. At that time, they used to leave the doors open at church all the time, 24 hours a day. You could go and pray. Now you can't. Now it's all locked.
Why did they leave the doors open?
So people come in and pray whenever you wanted to, whatever shifts you were working.
Yeah, Chicago was a lot safer back then, huh?
Yeah, at least to me it was.
Right. Well, if they left the doors open and people were sleeping in the parks,
Yeah,
it must have been a little safer,
yeah.
right? I don't think people lock their doors now.
Oh, they lock it and the bullets still go through.
Yeah. They lock their doors now to the church and to their house,
Yeah,
right?
the churches for sure get locked up.
Yeah. So you've seen all the changes in Chicago, huh?
Yes, but not that much because my husband and I, we were work alcoholics.
Oh, you're workaholics, huh?
Yeah, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Yeah.
We were on call.
Your husband's Mexican too?
No, he was German and Italian.
Oh, okay. Do you remember the rent prices?
Well, I think it was only $300. I think one time my father had to go pay the rent.
Yeah.
And he went to the owner there and he said, "I'm sorry." He said, "I can't afford living here because it's he was the only one working. My mother didn't work." And I was in high school and the Catholic high school, so there was tuition there.
Yeah.
So my dad says that he couldn't pay, he had to move. And then the owner, he said no. He says, "I'd rather you live rent free."
Really?
Yeah, so we stayed and lived rent free on Ashland and Roosevelt.
Ashland and Roosevelt. Oh,
Yeah,
that was Lawndale.
yes. He was a shoemaker. He had a shoemaker store in the bottom.
Your dad?
No, the man.
Oh, the
The
landlord.
store. My father was a carpenter.
Oh, okay.
But the man said that he liked it because my father took care of the building. If it needed anything, he'd fix the lighting or painting or anything. He was like a handyman there.
Right.
And he felt safer that he kept the house in good order. I think it was a 2 flat or 3 flat. I don't remember.
Right.
But, so that's how we got by. When they would lay off my father at work, the owner of the factory there, he would give my father some work at his house in Winnetka, so he could get by during the strike or whenever they laid him off.
Why did he make rent so expensive?
I don't know.
$300 is a lot for the '60s. You're talking about the '60s, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Early '70s.
I think it was $300. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't pay the rent. All I did was eat.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
My mother didn't let me go to work, so it was just church, school, and
So you lived with your parents until you were in your 50s, right?
no, until they died because
And you were in your 40s or 50s, right?
yeah, and then when we got married, they still kept living with us.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
In your 40s or 50s, right?
No, I was 26 when I got married.
Right.
When after we stopped working with the banks, we went into home care, and I used to take care of residents at home, and then I couldn't. Then I just would just do one-to-one homes, and some of them would just be for visiting. And I had to take a guy that was a plumber, and we would talk about Chicago because he was a plumber. He knew all the streets, and he had dementia. So the following week, I would go. We would talk about the same thing all over again because he forget what we talked.
Well, you grew up on Madison Street, you said, and then you and your parents moved
Mhm.
to 16th Street and
No, we went to on Madison, and then we went to Western and Taylor.
Western and Taylor.
Yeah, and then we moved to Hermitage and Ashland for a little time, and then we went to Roosevelt and Ashland,
Yeah,
and then we went to Polk and Bell because my father bought a little house. They were giving away the houses because everybody knew they were going to knock down for the university,
yeah.
so they were giving the houses out cheap.
Oh, I
So
see.
my dad put in his little $10,000 for it and stuff. So we were there for a couple of years, and then the government came and wanted to buy back the house to build,
And gave you
and
more
my
money.
father said, "Well, what if I want more money because you're desperate to get the house?"
Yeah.
And the guy said to my father, "Well, we could also give you some fire hazards, and then we'll knock down your building and don't give you anything." No, that's okay. I'll take the 10,000.
Oh,
But with that 10,000, I paid my down payment on my house on Lawrence and Kimball by the Ravenswood
yeah.
there.
Oh, so that's where you all moved to
Yeah,
with your parents and then
two
your
flat.
husband.
And then my mother died, and I didn't want a two flat anymore. So I went to a single home on Addison in Harlem.
You went north.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and but then we both lost our jobs from the bank. So by that time, we were too old to buy another house. So we went to senior living then
Oh, I
over on
see.
Northwest Highway.
All right.
But then he went and died on me. So I
Oh,
figured I'm by myself and I need more care. I went to assisted living. And
how's the assistant living?
it's nice, but it's called supportive living, where I could still come out myself. Because if it was true assisted living, I couldn't come out by myself. Someone had to come with me all the time.
I see.
So there's
Yeah, I heard some stories about assistant living that that a lot of people aren't taking care of.
some of them are good, some of them are bad.
Yeah.
Where I am, they do a pretty good job because I'm still pretty good. My brain is still and my eyes they're still pretty good, and I see they're pretty good there. Right, I give them a good rating there.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they slack off, you just gotta report or ask or give me this, give me that, or why this or why that. But you know, but I didn't know that there was a supportive living in between. I thought it was just independent and then assisting and then nursing, but there's a supportive living in between there.
Oh wow, I didn't
So
know about that.
yeah, keep that in mind.
So what's your favorite memory in Chicagoland area from the past?
The favorite one,
Yeah.
Riverview.
What's that?
What is that? It was like a Ferris wheel, big, 2, 3, 4 blocks long. It was my birthday present. It was on Western and mm, was it Addison? It's you go over the bridge like
Western and Addison?
something like that. It was this Riverview. You should look it up in the computer. Those were my birthday presents. They on my birthday they would take me there. That
It,
was my big party.
it was a big Ferris wheel,
A big a big park.
a big park.
Yeah. They had all kinds of games.
That park's not there anymore, is it?
Oh no, they took it away.
Why
But
would they take such a nice park away?
yeah, I know. Crappy. They went and put something else on there.
And it was pretty safe over there, huh?
Yeah.
Nice neighborhood.
Yeah, it was like Great America.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called?
Riverview.
Riverview.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Look it up.